in my, oh, I forgot earrings. Be nice. Kind of forgot them. Trying to think of what earrings I have. I don't know. Don't need that in my lap. I'm gonna go look for earrings. Hiya. I don't want to leave this place. No faith in Brooklyn. If I move out one day, it'll make me a better man. No faith in Brooklyn. Oh my God, what a menu. Order me on bitches at the venue. Stop, drop, roll, continue. Who goes there? Competition acne. Hi, Cake. How's it going? Everything about miss. We could take a walk someday. Thumbnail. Your ovaries are contracting. Oof. I get concerned that mine don't do that. You're beautiful. Thank you, Nitish. Hi, DK. Ra. I hope you start feeling better though, Cake. How much longer you got? How many more days of this BS you think you got? 7? Is this day 1? Surely your periods don't last that long. And if they do, you should talk to your doctor because that's not normal. I mean, actually, I don't really know what's normal. Hi, Alfredo. No faith in Brooklyn. I don't know. I kind of started like yesterday, but not really. Yeah. It probably feels like at least 8 days, but it's probably going to be like, what, 3 at best? 3 at worst. I feel that. I feel that. Oh boy, I had the most annoying workday as per usual. A heavy flow and then it lingers. That's normal, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I guess like 7 days of like the entire thing, like start the first like, I mean, hell, it's usually like, I mean, I guess if I'll talk about how my periods used to be before I got on birth control, but what was I going to say? I guess it was like half a day of what was like considered the beginning, and then the rest of that day, it was horrible. And the next few days that were horrible. And then a couple days of it being like, you think it's done, but it's like, not really. So yeah, I guess 7 days. It is kind of gross. I don't want to like even really talk about it too much because honestly it does make me a little queasy, only because like that all of that type of stuff makes me queasy. I also today saw a video of Congress, I guess, forcing a U.S. veteran out of the courthouse, and he was a Marine veteran, and he was protesting the, war that the U.S. and Israel is conducting on the Middle East, and they literally broke his arm, forcing him out of the room. Like, literally, I saw the video, and you could hear his arm snap. Fucking disgusting, by the way. Disgusting of the U.S. and disgusting just like, ugh. Because, like, oh my gosh. Thank you for the subscription over on YouTube, Alfredo. Hope you're having a good day. Do you play any games, Alfredo? Video games? Yes. I want to link the video, but I'm not going to show it on stream, and I want to link it in case anybody does want to watch it, but like at your own discretion because it's freaking gross. It's fun. I mean, I don't like to watch any videos like that ever. Like, Pawn has like in the past tried to send me videos of like sports players like hurting themselves, and I don't want to see that. Like, that stuff makes me like absolutely nauseous. So, here we go. You won both hockey games? Let's go. Let's go, Cake. You're better. Right, as I said, at your own discretion of watching that. And like it happens within like the first part of the video. I missed both shutouts. What's a shutout, Cake? Is it a shootout?
Meow.
Heyo, Pawn, thank you for the sub. Let's go. Sorry, my sounds weird. Let's go. How are you, Pawn? When you don't let it go in the whole game. Okay. Makes sense. Chilling. What about me? I was just talking about how his name is Sergeant Brian McGinnis, a Marine veteran, was protesting the U.S. fighting a war on behalf of Israel during a Senate hearing, and the like officers, I guess, or whoever, like the security essentially for the Senate, was like forcing him out, and they broke his arm. And I linked the video. I can link it again if you want. But I'm not showing it on stream. Mostly because it's not like visually graphic, I mean, you do see his arm break. But there's no like, but there's a sound. Honestly, it's making me nauseous talking about it. I was just saying, you know, I was actually using you as an example, Pawn, because I said Pawn likes to try and send me, or likes to ask if he can send me videos of, like, what are they? Sports players hurting themselves, and I'm always like, no. You have a weak stomach? Yeah, when it comes to gore and like, for some reason, and it's weird because I don't know where that like came from, but when it comes to injuries, yeah, I'm not good. Like, I think that's part of the reason why I don't like a lot of horror games is because they have blood in them. I really am uncomfortable by the sight of like blood. I don't know where that came from. I'd make a bad vampire. Not a good one. Not a good vampire from yummuvodu. Also, yellow shirt. If I'm being honest though, I did not really prepare things to talk about this week again, but like, I mean, I did kind of brush over some stuff last week, but I've been busy and work today was so freaking busy. The first week of the month fucking sucks. Every month in my job, it's fucking dog shit. And also, the last couple days of the month as well. So that's literally like 2 weeks straight of just work being dog shit. Although last week, like, it was slow up until Friday, which I expected that because Friday was the last Friday of the month, and then Monday was the first Monday of the month, and it's also literally the very beginning of the month. Literally always the last Friday of the month and the first Monday of the month are really busy anyway, but also just if the last day of the month lands on a weekday, that day is going to be busy. And if the first day of the month lands on a weekday, that day is going to be busy too. Just fucking sucks for like 2 weeks. But I was literally like, and we had so many people off today. And why? Like, why? Can we please have adequate staff? I'm begging you. I'm going to lose my shit. Because even though we weren't like swamped, we were able to stay on top of like all of the calls, but because we didn't have very many people, we were all still answering calls like nonstop, right? Because even though the amount of calls weren't stacking on top of each other, there's still only so many of us, so we were just like it was like we were barely head above the service all day long. If that makes sense. But hi, Deoxo. How are you? How are you, darling? Oh, Deoxo, I'm glad you're here because you were my top gifter last month for my little like funsy thingy back there. And I want to make you something, not today, but like, cause we're doing cake stuff today, but as a thank you, I want to make you something. And I was kind of thinking an ashtray. Yeah, you, Deoxo. I was thinking maybe an ashtray. It will probably be, I just don't want to promise it this month because I have to send out Mexi's thing that I made him. I'm making cakes thing. Also, somebody's birthday is this month. So I have to make them something. So, yes. I need to do that. Yeah. Of course. So if you want to look up like, and you know, I can also like find some stuff and like maybe like have some suggestions, but I was thinking an ashtray if you're interested in that. Yeah, I basically do work in a call center, kind of, Deoxo, but it's worse because I'm on video. Am I bothering anybody's OCD by having... Ooh, you know what? I'll have to look. I need to write this down. I hadn't had an idea because I didn't know like what kinds. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. But it might be kind of difficult, so I'm not going to say it out loud yet. Well, I could say it out loud. Where's my marker at? I think I put it in here. I shouldn't have put this one away. I started making another outro for my YouTube videos. I mean, same kind of concept, but now I have like even more ideas for it. But I did make my thing. Did you guys see what I'm streaming this weekend? Demonologist on Saturday and Among Us on Sunday. Okay. I also think I'm going to get like basically, Deox, I was thinking I want to make it so you don't have like a glass ashtray. You can find those at the freaking thrift store, right? I was thinking of making something around it, like, and so that you could take the ashtray out and wash it easily, too. And also, I never said that I was going to do this. If anybody was wondering, I never told anybody that I was just like thinking, it was kind of in the back of my mind that I would maybe do something for top gifter. And it was Deoxo with her 10 subs, plus actually 11, because she subbed herself. But honestly, the next people would have been Mexi and CB anyway, so. No, it's okay, Deoxo. I really appreciate whatever you gave. Whatever anybody can give, I appreciate. Always, 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 always. So yeah, I was thinking I would go and like thrift a glass ashtray and then like put that in there so that you could take it out and wash that if you wanted to. And then just easily set it back into like whatever I make. Indeed. I might actually make that out of air dry clay, but I don't know. IDK. Okay. Maybe I can do, basically I was thinking, I'll say what I was thinking in terms of theme, because I was thinking maybe I could do like a little Harry Potter related something. What's your favorite Harry Potter movie? Oh, is it the third one? Because that's the best one. Or is it the fifth? It is the third. Okay. See. It's because it's the best one. Although the fifth one is really good, but it's also devastating. But there's some really good scenes between Harry and Sirius in that one that I love. Not that it necessarily has to be the third, related to the third, but it's always good to know. Did I get that on my face? No. Sirius is my favorite. That's why I have his face on my arm. Oh my god, wait, Deoxo, did I tell you about the Sirius tattoo that I want to get? Even though actually this is technically Sirius Black related. But, and also, wait a second, because like this is also Sirius Black related. Hang on. Oh, you guys can't really see. But I'm gonna get, eventually I'm totally gonna get, so obviously like very trademark of Sirius is his suits. And so I was thinking like I want to get just the suit tattooed on me, but kind of like posed, like the suit posed as if like kind of like this, like as if somebody was sitting in the suit, like in a chair, but no person in the suit, just the suit. You had a sick idea, but your artist didn't like the area for that? Maybe you should look for another artist or get a second opinion from a different artist or something. Not to incite treason, because I honestly get it. Like, I feel so loyal to my tattoo artist. I just need more funds. And and then I'm going to be unstoppable. Why I oughta. If I ever am able to meet my means and then some, you guys are just, it's just game over for you. It's just game over. You're trying to find a good one? Well, shoot. Actually, I might be moving. I guess I didn't really talk about this either, but I might be moving. And now that you say that, I'm like thinking about my tattoo artist. I'm never going to see him again. That's not true. That's not true. I'll see him again, but I'd actually come down here just for him. I totally deserve to get a tattoo, don't I? Whenever I get my check in the mail from my grandpa, may he rest in peace, I am getting one of them motherfuckers. I'm going to get a good one. Oof, what one do I want, though? Man, I won't be able to decide. Because if my grandpa, yeah, but, you know, it takes forever to sort out all that ish. And honestly, I'm very grateful that I am getting anything at all because I did not know that I was going to get anything. But I am getting a little something, something. So, yay! Too bad he wasn't super, super rich because then I could have gotten more. I'm just trying to picture a Deoxo. That would be cool. Hi, Charles. Where were you wanting it at? Is that the tattoo that your artist was like, I don't know about that area? Oh, wait. I was... Yeah, no, yeah. Although, honestly, like, I actually do always ask my artist. Like, I double... Oh, your arm. Oh. Like your forearm? Look at my muscles, by the way. I'm kind of getting strong. Strong. Also, like, it's not even, like, that's really good progress for me, guys, you know. Oh, kind of a crowded area. What do I do for my arms? To make myself strong? No, I've been going to Hot Works or hot sauna workouts, essentially. Technically, Hot Works is a change. Oh, you have one here, girl. Sign up. It is a little bit pricey, I have to say. Well, okay, it's $60 a month, which to me is pricey. But honestly, it's not that much more expensive than like a lot of gym memberships that have like all the hoo-ha, dilly-doo-dad-da things. So I have to recommend it highly, highly. I love it. I literally, this month is a year that I've been going. Freaking love it. It's intense as a motherfucker. You might die, Deoxo. Okay, so like, well, no, because I think that you might like it because we're both ADD. Like, because I feel like if you relate to me, then my issue about going to the gym is I go there and I walk around like, what do I do? Like, I like just walk around aimlessly because I don't freaking like it. I like to be told what to do when it comes to my workouts. I've never seen the bungee workouts, no. So I love this because they basically, I mean, you just do workouts in a sauna. It's 3 to a sauna, 3 people that can fit. And there's a video that you follow along to. It's hot as a motherfucker. I'm lucky that it's not super busy, so I'm actually not, I don't share the sauna with anybody really ever. Hi, Grace. We just talking about exercising and also tattoos on my big muscles. Ooh. Yeah, I freaking love it though. Yeah, 3 to a workout. There's different types of workouts. because there's yoga, there's leg workouts, that there is the one that I think does my arms. Wait, bungee workouts, Deoxo. Is that with with the handles? Because that's what I was gonna say. That is what definitely has made I'm pretty sure my back muscles are kind of swole, but it's kind of hard to tell. But when I like do this in the mirror, I'm like, God damn, girl, and I see my like freaking whatever this muscle is underneath my arms, and someone, Shaba. Hey, brother. And let's start setting up so I can start working, because otherwise I'll just sit here for 3 hours and do nothing. And we'll never make cake. Although I have to say, I don't know if I disclaimed this to you, Cake, but I can't promise that I'm going to finish it today. But the good thing about polymer clay is that it never dries out. Yeah, probably my traps, muscles, trap, peas. Okay. I'm excited to make the ashtray Deoxo, I have to say. I do kind of have to do it in a time limit. Like I have to, because I also want to make another ashtray for somebody else. This is birthday next month. Lena Marie. I see the tail. You're not slick about it. As soon as I said that, she like slowed her tail down from flicking. Girl, just because you slowed down don't mean I can't see it no more. Oh, no, okay, not the bungee, from the bungee jumping. So the arm workout is like, what are those? Basically, it's called hot bands. And there's this really long stretchy band, and that one is mostly like upper body, although they do incorporate legs into it too. But I felt like that one is the best for my arms. Honestly, one thing that surprising thing, there's a workout called hot buns, right? So it definitely works your glutes and your like thighs. But also I've noticed that like it definitely works my abs a lot too. Like specifically, because all of them work your core a little bit, but that one specifically, I'm like, damn. Arms, belly, and back. Yes. Arms and like my lower stomach, definitely. But the thing is like I don't like to focus on that part of the gym, because it really creates a really unhealthy mindset for me if I focus on wanting to look a certain way. I did like weigh myself at the beginning, and I only allow myself to weigh myself once a month. That's all I allow. There's no reason for me to focus on weight. I don't think that like weight is not I don't really want to focus on my weight. I want to focus, if I'm going to focus on how I look, I just want to look in the mirror and be like, damn girl, okay. Like I don't need to be looking at a freaking number. That's for sure. And but yeah, so I allow myself to weigh myself once a month. Oh, and then I was gonna say it's helps me mentally so much. So much. All right. So that is why I have to recommend it. And if you go and you do these, because you can do one class for free, Deoxo, too. You'll be able to do one class. Don't be like me. Don't do hot ISO, okay? I thought that one was going to be, because the way it was described was like, it's for everybody. No. It was very intense. You could go in and you could do hot yoga, or there's a hot stretch class. Those are both just like, well, this hot stretch class is literally just stretching. I mean, you'll be surprised how freaking difficult that is, honestly. If you don't stretch, you'll know. But it's so great. I've noticed that my flexibility has gone up like so much, which is great for me. My hips are so bad. Like I have bad freaking hips that run in the family. And that has really helped all of that. Sounds nice and easy, right up your alley. No, like literally, I recommend it so much. If you want to just try it out, then Yeah, just to try it out. I would recommend like one of those hot yoga or a hot stretch to start, like just to do your free class, because the other thing is like you have to adjust and acclimate to the temperature. It's 125 degrees in there. Okay, it's hot. All right, bring water and make sure you eat a little something before you go. Okay, eat before you go. Not a whole four course meal, 3-course meal, 4 if you're feeling lucky. 125 degrees. It's toasty in there. But I can't recommend it enough. And well, the thing is like you could just leave if you think it's too much. Girl, just get out of there. No one's judging. But I think that like if you like it after you finish it, I'd say it's worth a shot to try. I will say like when I first started, definitely took me some time to adjust. I still am freaking exhausted when I get out of the class now, don't get me wrong. But definitely I think I dealt with a little like nausea afterwards at the very like beginning, the first like couple months maybe first month or first couple weeks even. Month seems kind of long, but you know what I mean. Just to adjust, because like obviously we don't spend time in that temperature. But if you just drink enough water, you're going to be chilling. Unless, of course, you have any other underlying health conditions, do not go in there. Do not go in there. They don't want you in there, actually. They don't want you in that. You hate the heat? Well, girl, you might not like this. Personally, though, I love to, if I'm working out, I love to sweat. Because, like, when I would go to the gym and just wander around, do a little bit of cardio, I'd hardly sweat and I'd feel like I didn't accomplish anything. But because I sweat so much, obviously, in this high of a temperature, it makes me feel like I have accomplished quite a bit when I come out also. So hell yeah for that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Where is my... But like I said, if you got one near you, they do free class to try it out. Stairmaster made you sweat a lot. Yeah, I could agree with that, Stairmaster. But I hate cardio so bad. Oh, the other thing is that they do have like cardio options as well. Also in the sauna, by the way. But my little asthmatic ass does not like those. I do one every once in a while, but they're not really for me. But they have I like the biking one the most. They also have an elliptical one. A Bowflex. I'm not sure what that is exactly. There's some hair on here. Cake, you might have some hair on your cake. You miss having a gym buddy? Yeah. Well, actually, free hair. Well, free Lena hair or Lila hair. I think they do a deal, Deoxo. Like you could go and you and your husband can go together. And I think they do like a discount for like a family discount for 2 or something. I don't really know because who am I going with? I don't know. Did I mean to change the scene? I only just set up my Sculpey mat, so I was covering up my dirty ass mat. Your husband go with you? He might if he wants to go to the gym. Don't look, guys. This has been open since 11 a.m. Finished that. Driving me crazy. Not everything you like. Everything's dirty. He'd be like, bye. No, why? My poor freaking YouTube chat. Oh, just kidding. Fuck you guys in YouTube. Are you gay or a boy? I don't even know how to reply to that. I'm gay. Except for I'm not, because I don't want to be queer baiting nobody. And then the other one says stand. Okay, got it. No. Have you ever heard of the acronym KYS? Okay. I'll be your backseat girl. I need to make something out of this. Air dry clay soon. Because, I mean, yeah, it's in the plastic bag, but how long is the plastic bag going to actually keep it from unair dried? Why is Twitch the only normal platform these days? Girl, don't be fooled. We under Amazon's rule. We under Amazon's rule around these parts. It's all a facade. I'd compare it to like Twitch is like the United States of America, and like Amazon is just Israel. If I could just make a little metaphor there. At least the comments are normal. Yeah. I mean, Cake and Charles, I feel like you, and I mean, Diaxo too, have been in my chat long enough to like, they used to be worse. But I actually think that like the creation of Kick, funnily enough, probably that's where they all went. No bacon pan clay time. Exactly. Exactly. I kind of want to look up a picture of a cake. Cake, I was thinking, what kind of cake do we want? Obviously, it's going to be blue. Girl, I can't see. There we go. Clay cake. Oh, wait, these are kind of cute. Oh, Cake, do you like strawberries? Nah. We'll go for aesthetics. Confetti cake or bust. Well, the thing is that Cake by the ocean. She likes ice cream cake, but I don't really think there's a way I can, you know, like ice cream cake is kind of, we can just say it's ice cream cake. You know what I mean? What does the inside of an ice cream cake look like? Oh yeah, onion cake. I was thinking about putting an onion on it. Okay, wait, I could do an ice cream cake. Cake, like the ice cream cake, do you like the chocolate and then vanilla? Yeah, the layer of. Yes, like Charles said. Oreo one. The one from Walmart. The Dairy Queen one? Oh. Hi, Toothpick. What are we doing? We're about to make a little cake. We're making cake something. And it's going to be a cake. Okay, wait, let me pull up this picture. Window capture. Is this what we're talking about? You could just take a slice out of it, and the inside could be Oreo. And then you can decorate the outside. Fun. Yes. That's what I'm thinking. I've never had this, guys. All right. Reference picture for the inside, at least. I guess I want to, how do I want to build it? How do I want to build it? No, yeah, I've never had it. No, I fucking love frosting. Just checking while playing League. Well, I hope League goes well. Praying for you. Toothpick, do you play Valorant then? If you're a League player? No, you suck hard. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you do play Val. Most lesbians do. All right, all right. None of that, y'all. How do I make this? If I were me, I would make it okay. I have a plan. Had to calculate it real quick in my head. What colors do we got here? Ooh, they're sparkly. Ooh. Wait, no. Oh, look! Look! I actually thought that this looked like this when I bought it. Hold on. It looks already Oreo cakeified. It's a little bit gray, actually. But yeah, isn't that fun? I already thought, when I first bought this, I thought, that looks like I would eat it. That looks like I might take a bite out of that. Oh, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Also, guys, announcement. I think I am going to start streaming on Tuesdays as well now. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then usually, I mean, on the weekends. It's usually been Saturday, Sunday, but sometimes it's Friday, and then one of the days. So, but it just varies. But I'm gonna be streaming on Tuesday, so 4 days. Because, like I said, I really did one for myself here, a solid, by moving my setup. I'm not 100% sold on using this because it's kind of dark. It's okay. We start with brown anyway. We'll start with the brown bottom layer. Work our way up. For that, I actually have brown open. Yes. I thought you were going to cook. I'm about to cook up something here. No. This is clay. We're clay. You were obsessed with polymer clay in middle school? I literally have never used polymer clay up until... I had never used it before up until December of 2025 when I decided to make my entire family clay sculptures for Christmas because I was poor and I couldn't afford to buy everybody gifts. So I said, well, time to get cracking. I can buy a little clay, can't I? Crack it out, crack it out. What is that? Ramen? Let her cook. Let her cook. Oh, that's Allie's emo. I love that. Yay, friends. Yay, friendship. Oh, yeah. Grace is one of the people who I'm playing Demonologist with this weekend, guys. And Grace, we're also playing with Keikos at Keikos. And I'm excited because I think you're going to really like her. She's really freaking funny. She's a Virgo. Love that. Love that. And also we're playing with Pawn, but you know Pawn. Everybody knows Pawn. There was yellow on that. Okay, that's too much. Ooh, it's so nice feeling. It's so nice and soft. Okay. I kind of wish I had a cookie cutter to cut out the perfect circle. I don't, though. That means we're going to have to freehand it for everything. For the cookie crumble layer, it might be really good to line the edge with little balls of the same color clay. Charles, don't you worry, because I'm going to texture the shit out of it. I'm not putting balls on it. The fuck? I'm taking my little texture tool and I'm going to add some little texture to it. You little tool, you. Get a cup. Yeah, actually. How big do I want to make this, actually? Maybe I do want all of this. Even better. I've got this. That can... Because, like... Well, actually, Cake, correct me, because I actually can't tell. Are my eyes that bad now? Oh, there is a white layer underneath it. So I should start with white? No. Yeah. Who are all of you? Too big. They're my friends, my people, my chatters. Like, you are to Grace, they are to me? Well, almost. Should the bottom layer... be white? Can you explain to me what an ice cream cake is? Is the icing, there is icing on it, right? The outside is icing? Matches found. Bye, Toothpick. Love you. Toothpick likes to pretend sometimes. Whipped cream. Okay. Okay, so maybe I should start with white. That's okay, because I have white. I've got normal white, too. Oh, God, that's sparkly. I am sore as a motherfucker though, actually. After yesterday when I went to the gym, I literally like, I did the hot buns workout. My bones, they did be getting worked out. They did, in fact. Okay. Which one is this again? Primo. Oh, it's hard. Uh, uh, uh. It was. Oh, I made it brown. It's okay. Why is it so hard? This is different. I mean, this is what Mexi's was. I guess it just needs to warm up honestly, well, yeah, it was kind of cold in my house today. You know, when you get hit with your fucking electric bill and it's like a slap in the fucking face every month, it's just, it's a little tiring, and then you just end up turning your air all, or like any sort of heat or air conditioning just off. And then you're just cold. Or if it's the summertime, then you're just hot. Yeah, it's definitely because it was cold. Okay. Okay, we're getting a little somewhere. Maybe. This seems wrong. This seems different. What I'm feeling, baby. Looks like somebody took a shit on my desk right now. Okay. Maybe. It's breaking in such a different way. And what is this? This is Sculpey 3. Okay. I am gonna take some pictures of Mexi's statue soon now. I got it all taken care of, and he's got his little crown on his head now. Did I have to super glue it? Yes. Also, did it break? Yes. But it's fine. It's fine. Nothing a little super glue can't fix. All right? It's stronger than before. What broke was the crown. Also, I don't know how the crown broke, because maybe I should just try and roll it out with not my hands. Because I was holding it in my hands, okay? Just the crown. So this little, very light piece of clay. What didn't kill him made him stronger. So yeah, very light piece of clay. And motherfucker, it freaking broke like there's no tomorrow. I dropped it on the floor and it just snapped so easily. I think that I actually might have overcooked it. She overcooked, chat. She overcooked. Because that's kind of when it becomes a little bit brittle. And because it was so thin, it probably only needed to cook for about 10 minutes, but I cooked it for 15. Because that's like the standard time on the package, so. This still just doesn't seem right to me. Something about this just ain't doing what it's supposed to. I got some white in here. This is just weird. I mean, I just don't think it's that cold. The brown, it was actually up here with me in my box of wonders, but this was downstairs. yourself. Just seeing if there's like a temperature. Like it don't store below. I know, cake. It was funny because I was thinking about how you're like the iconic cake picture, and that's what I had been looking for. But I wanted to tell you in advance that I was going to make this tonight just because, you know, I thought maybe you might want to watch a little bit since it's for you after all. This is not right. Half the stream's just going to be me going, this is not right. Something just ain't right here. So, hi Globals, I'm good, how are you? Hi Max, how are you? You're happy somewhere else. Okay. Hey Grace, you ever look into Stream Elements Live? Ha, 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 ha. Don't forget to I think you could read my mind. Is that what she was doing right now? You were wondering why I was so still? What was that one challenge on TikTok like ages ago? What was that called? You know what I'm talking about? It was only a kiss. Mexican. And it's all in my head. Okay. Yeah. Oh, really, Charles? Wait. Man. Okay, we'll just use this side. Don't mind the top. I was trying to. Okay. And then I'll just cut it out. It's fine. Song reminds you of Jennifer's Body. Actually, I listened to, well, I don't know if the song was a Jennifer's Body because I've actually never seen it, but I do know that the song, stop there and let me correct it. I want to live a life from a new perspective. I'm going to put it on right now. That one, well, I'm going to add to my queue. Is in the movie because I think it's the like album cover picture thing. Okay, cutting this out now. Where's my knife? Where's my one? Harry Potter, you give me my one right now. Taking control. If I were Hermione, I would have Avada Kedavra Ron's ass right there on the spot. Don't need to watch you leave again. I'm missing a knife. Girl, hi. Hi, Slow Blinks. I love you. Please don't come over here. I love you. Please don't come over here. All right, well, Where the hell did I put my knife at? I need to just keep a butter knife in here or something. I got this one. This one's dull. There's a different one, and it's skinnier. Honestly, I lost it the other day when I was making Mexie's crown. One time your Laverne grabbed your X-Acto knife and was running around the house with it in her mouth. That is horrifying. I do have an X-Acto knife, but it's fine. For I do not need it. This just seems wrong. I don't know, like the texture of this is like... The lid was off too. Does Laverne have a death wish? She said, where the fuck is Shirley? She said, don't worry, Mom. Shirley just broke the windows again. I'm about to take care of her. I'm about to take care of her. Trends that worry me. We fast forward, say you go down on me. Stop there and let me correct it. You know what song is crazy? Well, it's not crazy, but you know what's crazy is that When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars came out 13 years ago. I said, pardon? I looked up the music video today, okay. But it's because I wanted to listen to the song, but I didn't have my phone by me. And I was downstairs. So I just pulled it up on my TV real quick. And I said, 13 years ago. By the days. By the days. Also, I watched this video on like celebrity branding. I'm going to try and celebrity brand myself. I don't know how. I'm going to try and do that. Okay. I'm just going to smooth that out. It's fine. It's fine. Nostalgia attack. Oh my God. Well, I'll freaking add it to the queue. We'll listen to it. Live a life from a new... High School Musical. Just was singing High School Musical the other day. Don't get started with High School Musical. But wait, does your daughter like High School Musical, or did she? Diaxo? Obviously the eldest one. Because I don't think the youngest one really knows where she's at. 20 years on High School Musical. Oh my God, you're so right, though. Because I remember, I feel like, is this some white girl shit? Or like, is this like some like white person suburban neighborhood shit? I remember my neighborhood, well, this like one house in my neighborhood for the first two movies hosted like a watch party for High School Musical 1 and 2. Fucking. Well, is it a banger though? Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know about 1, but they definitely did for number 2. I love ham. You're like Ponyo. Ham. I'm glad that she likes it though. Phew. That means it will never go out of style, the OXO. Civ. Is your is she like edgy at all? Your 11-year-old? My 11-year-old sister, she is way too edgy for 11, I think. I think she is just way too edgy. I think, girl, go watch High School Musical is what I think. Okay. Bottom layer. Huzzah. Get that white away from me. I never want to see that again. And then we're going to do... Shadow falls, flowers. What song on the radio? Where'd my picture go? Here it is. My heart breaks a little. Then we're doing this little rhyme. Ooh. This song, honestly, Bruno Mars, kind of fun to sing too. He got something. And I think he's like a nice dude. I ain't never heard anything bad about Bruno Mars. Bruna? Who? You know that Bruno Mars fella? Yeah. I know him. He's an enigma. He kind of is, because, he just released actually, is his album, he's out releasing an album soon. I said, this is a recession. Yeah, he just released an album. I actually want to listen to it. Should we listen to it, chat? Should I just put the new Bruno Mars album on? Oh. Shawty's like a melody in my head. I can't keep going. Every day. Is this wide enough? Whoa. No, it's not. I gotta redo. Redo. I didn't. Get it off. Get it off. Crap. Yes, cake. First, say that I was. Also, you know what? Randomly, I looked up songs yesterday. On Spotify, I just looked up Lucky, because one of my favorite songs right now is called Lucky Again. And then I just played all the songs that were titled Lucky, and one of them was freaking Jason Mraz. Colby Calais. That was it. Oh, hey, girl. This layer's thinner anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm just trying to get it in more of a circular fashion. Do all the things I should have done. My what artist was Noah Kahan? I love Noah Kahan, Deoxo. Colby Calais, what happened to her? I actually think she might be not in the right political category for me to enjoy her, but I'm not sure. I have to do more information or do more research, honestly. But I almost feel it. I almost think that she might just like be not political, which still is not good enough for me. Even though I am supremely disappointed in Taylor Swift for not saying anything right now. But she did endorse Kamala Harris, which is something. But ever since, I was actually thinking, can we talk like we know Taylor Swift personally really quickly really quickly, even though I don't know her. Although I have met her mom. Although I have met Andrea Swift when I was like 9 years old. I was thinking that I am afraid that because she's in a committed relationship with a man, that he might be saying things like, oh, you don't have to say anything. And she's probably like, yeah, I don't have to say anything. Because I feel like she was way more outspoken when she wasn't. Well, actually, when she was in her last relationship, she was kind of outspoken. But not really, because she was kind of freaking holding herself up. Look, yeah, I miss Joe. Yeah, fuck Joe, though. And fuck the Brits. But also, Yeah, fuck. No, I don't miss Joe. I don't miss Joe because what's taking you so long to propose? She obviously wants that. Come home, Dad. Joe. I mean, listen, you listen to So Long London and you think, oh my gosh, you don't know my lore. You don't know my lore yet. Grace, I gotta tell you the tea. Remember when I mentioned my cheeky little lore the other day and you're like, what? But I didn't explain my lore, okay? I gotta explain it. Not right now, though. Not on stream. I'm trying not to talk about things like that on stream anymore. Because I'm super mature. Oh my god, throwback song as well right here. This song went platinum in my car. In my mom's car. I mean, Deoxo, the lore's kind of there. Okay. My theory is that Midnights is kind of a breakup album. It's the start of a breakup album for her and Joe. And Tortured Poets Department is definitely a continuation. But we also know, I mean, both him and Maddie, Joe and Maddie, are definitely very Tortured Poet core, in my opinion. Not to mention how many tortured poets came from England to begin with, and they're both English, so. On a full man, blue man, had I loved deeper and I spoke sweeter. I don't really know. I'm definitely going to need my X-Acto knife. To cut a whole, slice out of this. It might be kind of cute. I don't want to like say that this could happen, but it could happen, Cake. It might be cute if I obviously make this statue. And I do want to put knives in it. Remember how we talked about that. But it might be kind of cute if the slice that I cut out, if I made it like a little keychain or something. But I don't know how successful that will be. So stand by on that. Don't get your hopes up. But it's an idea. This went through my garbage disposal. So it's all rough. So it's not really going to do much smoothing. But I am smoothing it all because I mostly need to smooth this bottom layer, but this white on the bottom is just crazy. Like it just was not warming up like I wanted it to. This song makes you hurt? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trigger you. Someday I hope you get the chance. You're pumped for hockey? Yeah, she's winning her games and now she's back on it. See, your team, something's just clicked. It's about to be epic. Wait, how much longer in your season, Cake? Mexi, what you up to? I don't know if you heard me, Mexi, but I finished your statue. So send me your address so I can send it to you soon. Might have to wait till the next paycheck again because I didn't have it finished for the last one. Okay. Let's try this speckly one. First of all, I hope it's not as hard as the other color. Oh no, this was out of the other package, but it was both downstairs. I'm debating, I mean, Mexi's gonna say, I don't care, is what he's gonna say. So I'm debating if I wanna wait till Mexi gets it to post pictures in the Discord of it like completed. Okay, enjoy your soup, Grace. My favorite keychain is this tiny tote bag of the place I work at. I hate that it's for the place I work at, but my key fob broke. Your key fob fits right into the tote bag. That's funny. Hey, they are doing a lot of cardio, Cake. Not saying that what you're doing is not tiring at all, but they do a lot of cardio by sprinting around the rink. Well, not sprinting, skating around. Call me maybe. I like that my league was that bad to pick that you're switching to Roblox. What you gonna play on Roblox? Grace and I played. Actually, me and Grace need to stream it. But we played Dress to Impress the other day on Sunday when I didn't stream. I was super tired. I'm thinking about I might just add white to it. If the white that I add to it is sparkly, what about it? What about it? You're going to kidnap some kids in Roblox, scare them. Probably who and someone? I beg your finest pardon now to pick. I can show you my yesterday Roblox session. I think no. Help. Help. She was an adult, I swear. I hope so. I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt. All right, she was 18. All right, well, that's barely an adult. It's okay, though. Anyway. Who's that? Actually, whatever happened to that one guy that was, he was like chasing predators on Roblox, the YouTuber, and then Roblox was like gonna sue him. What's going on there? Are we giving that coverage? My number came into my life. I don't think that that's flirting. I'm not that bad. Where's Grace? Grace! You never know with this one. Cake, are you the connoisseur of flirting or something? Did I miss something? Honestly, anybody's could be good at flirting. It's just confidence, isn't it? Also, what sucks is that, you know, when you're nice to somebody, it's just counts as flirting. But I'm just nice. But if I'm like giggling and like freaking putting my hands all over him, then yeah, I would say, yeah, that's flirting. I'm not just being nice. I'm just being nice. The other thing that sucks is that if I like give out compliments, that's also flirting. When I really, sometimes I do want to okay, sue me, but sometimes like maybe a guy is wearing a nice shirt or something. It's usually clothing related. And I think, oh, I would love to tell them that what I like what they're wearing. No, Charles, I think somebody time this man out. No, that's not at all what I was saying. But then that also is considered like a flirt. No. No, I don't want that. Okay, good. Actually, this was the move, Cake. This was the move. I'm making this lighter. As you can tell here, this is the before, this is the after. It's not finished. I'm not finished, but it's getting there. So I wonder, like, how do I do that? How do you make a speckled polymer clay? You told me that you have good ideas. Good ideas in relation to who? Did you tell me to lighten this? Because I did. If so, I did not read that message. And this was, in fact, my own thought. Or maybe it wasn't. Okay, I won't eat it. Also, guys, did you know that polymer clay is not really good for the environment because it's made out of plastic? A whole bunch of plastic. Have a good stream, good cake, and evening. Bye, Toothpick. Have fun on Roblox. Be smart. Grace did go to get soup, yeah. Also, I'll miss you, Toothpick. Bye, I love you. That's a new Ferrari. We're getting there. Wait, what's unfortunate? Charles? Oh, that I wasn't going to eat it, probably. Oh, no, that it's not biodegradable. Sorry. There's about a billion things that I just said that could have been unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit bummed. Although I got to look into it, see if there's any like brands that are good, or if this is one of them, I wouldn't know. Because this is Sculpey brand. I know how you like it, Maxine. I'm sure it was fine, Cake. It's probably just a little, like, you know, how things come across via text, chat. Sometimes we're all a little bit awkward. All right. How thick do I want this bad boy? Pretty fucking thick, actually. I might have to fuck on highway. This is one of the songs where I, like, am embarrassed that I listened to it. I need more. Yeah, you could do that, Charles. Just bake it first before you paint it. But if you paint it, you're going to need to seal it. You don't have to seal polymer clay straight out the oven. But if you paint it, you should seal it. And honestly, you could buy like a 20 pack of like a whole bunch of different colors for like 25 bucks off of Amazon. It's not like the bestest brand out there by any means. And the black color really bleeds a lot. But just if you're just making something for funsies, then, you know. Not sure why I laughed like that. Sometimes things are just funny to me. I think I just find a lot of things funny. Like, I find, like, I can find humor in pretty much everything, you know? Besides, like, horrible things that are not funny. But honestly, even then, sometimes I'd be having some jokes, but it's usually not the type of joke that like the edgy type of people make. So not that type of funny. I'm trying not to be that way anymore. After hours. Okay, that's good. I smashed it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm scared. I hope this is actually concerning. Oh. Oh. That's toothpick, I think. Our mutual servers, well, I'm in Grace's server. Booblik. And but that says under the mutual server that Grace is one of them. Yay! What you up to, Deoxo? You were concerned, yeah. No, I feel like I understand why you might be a little concerned. But don't worry, because I have the mutual server. So they from Grace's server, I trust them. Kind of. You know, more so than the wild internet. Okay. This time, I'm not fucking this up this time. Basically, I pushed down too hard, and I shouldn't have done that. Because I do need it to be thick. Well, I'm not freehanding it. I got this bad boy on my side cake. I don't need nothing else but a freaking energy drink and a dream. Just came down to garden. Let's go. Oh man, I literally was telling Paul, and I gotta go give that man a handshake that sold me. I gotta give the man that sold me the marijuana at the dispensary. He recommended me these pre-rolls. I gotta give him a handshake and be like, bruh, thank you. Because he did me a solid. That shit was good. And because I literally got half-gram joints. I think that's right. Because, you know, little little lightweight me cannot, well, it's not even, well, I guess maybe can't handle is the right term. I don't know. I just don't like to be that high. I'm good with a nice little high. And he was like, no, Diactel, I literally, that one I smoked 3 times. 3 different times. It took me to finish the whole thing. Oh my gosh. I honestly think I could have smoked it in 2, but I was still a little bit weary. I get a little nervous. And I like don't want to overdo it because I do get some anxiety and stuff if I overdo it. So I don't need that. I just want to enjoy it. don't want that anxiety. You cannot hit Benjamins, really? It probably depends on the pen. Honestly. Oh, the oil. The one thing I will say, like, I feel like I get headaches from the pen because there's probably a bunch of fuck-ass chemicals in there. Well, it's not probably. There definitely is. Bunch of chemicals in there that we don't need. Bonanza. I haven't tried that. But regardless, I really did want to buy like pre-rolls. But for some reason in my head, I had never even thought about buying half grams. I don't know why I didn't do that before. But now I have. And it was a delight. And that's all my self needs. I just feel like sometimes, and it's just because it's just the way people are. But sometimes I feel like I'll get made fun of for only smoking like just a little bit. You know what I mean? But I have never been ashamed of my lightweightedness because basically I save money. Well, first of all, it doesn't fucking matter. And second of all, I save money, by the way. You should be jealous of me. Because why on earth would I want it to require more weed to make me high? Like, what? Fuck her too. Okay, purr. I mean, that's some shit. Okay. My idea, by the way, Cake, is that I'll just like wrap it in like the blue color, the blue icing. So obviously like the outside of it. But this looks like I could take a bite out of it. A bit of the boo. Good strat. I felt like, yeah. Because also like we'll have like icing like, you know, piping around the edges anyway to cover any like crease. It does kind of look like a macaroon, you're right. But it looks like that's what I want to do right now. I was excited to make this because I really do enjoy making food, like food sculptures. I gotta be. Well, honestly, it's fine because it's gonna be all covered on the outside anyway. So I just hope it cuts the way I want it to cut. At the borrow. Honestly, I probably should have. Well, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, she's a gold digger. Just thought you should know. Oh, maybe it's short. Could you tell me? Could you refresh my memory on what short is? What are you referring to? Did I already read that message? My short-term memory is cooked, but I got some good long-term memory. Ain't that some shit? I actually think that an issue with part of the reason why I always, well, not as much anymore because I kind of like am learning, but why I get fucked over when it comes to, I don't know, friendships too, but relationships. And like, it's because I forget like what exactly these people did to me that made me feel so mad or upset in the past. And then I just let them do it again because I can't remember. Honestly, it's like, it's not even maybe, well, I do forget. It depends on the severity of the assholery. But I will say that I might remember what they did, but I won't remember how I felt, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Okay. This was a banger idea. Okay, so that's like basically the cake, you know, but now we were gonna wrap it. You want it wrapped in blue, right, cake? You don't want it to just be like an Oreo cake. I mean, I can make it look like an Oreo cake. I don't have to do it in blue. Cyan blue. I was thinking cyan blue, but I just wanted to be sure. I actually might even have that color in here somewhere. I might have. No, I don't. Homie Hopper Drama Starter. Let's see. You. About you, yeah. Should I add white to this? Or does it need to be more green? I'd show you here, but I mean, it kind of shows up. Sometimes the colors aren't right here, but this one actually don't look too bad. I cut my knuckle today. Oh, wait. I meant to take down my subgoal. Because we don't need that no more. It seems correct. This color, like it is correct, cake? Or should I make it lighter? I will say, like, it does look the same in person as it is showing up on my camera right now. It looks right. Okay. Cool. I feel like it looks a lot like your name color. Well, I feel like I need to make it lighter, but only a little bit. You do you, boo? Okay. Boo, I think I need to make it a little lighter. So that's what I'm gonna do. Extract that. Might need it for later, you never know. And then also, like, when I do cut it, I'm gonna add the little Oreo pieces kind of on the inside. And then also we'll texture it too. For that, I will definitely be getting my X-Acto knife. Yeah. No hesitation. This is right. Just add a cube. It's like a little bouillon cube. You know, I did pay like $5 for this mat. This mat. It's a bit small, I feel like. They could have done me a solid and given me a bigger one. This modern world. Where's the onion? I was kind of thinking about making an onion as decoration on the cake. Like I don't know, like an onion bulb or something. But we'll see how much space I've got. But because I really want to make sure I add some knives. or one knife or something. stabbed into it, and then there's like, do you want me to add like make the knife kind of bloody cake? I feel like I should, because otherwise it's just a cake knife. I definitely wanted, oh, do you mean like this outer edge? I also could do like the piping, like I said, on like the outer corner, even though it's a freaking circle. One knife, one onion, and a pink gaming shoe. LOL. For change. Huzzah. I'm off the deep end. Alright. Don't forget the number 4. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, what do you expect from them? Can you put the cake in the microwave? Ah, 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 ah. I'll turn my microwave on while it's cooking in the oven, and it's never gonna cook. It is funny because one time I had my air fryer going whilst I had my microwave going, and I freaking short-circuited the outlet. Although I did not know, because the freaking microwave here is, the outlet is like up in a cabinet, and the outlet that I'm using, it just like freaking tripped the whole freaking wall. In a clay microwave. Oh my god, a clay microwave would be kind of funny. Would be kind of hard to make. But interesting, though. They definitely are, Charles. They half-assed everything. Because also, like, my freaking dryer just does not heat up like it should. I think it's the airflow within the dryer. Because it's like the clothes get warm, but they don't dry very well. And I'm not freaking overfilling it, by the way, because I've done all different sizes of freaking laundry, all different size loads of laundry. And I've told them about it, and they're like, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. Oh. So I pay over $1,000 a month so that you can give me a shit dryer. Right. Your vent must be clogged all the way deep down the depths, because the thing is that it probably most definitely is Charles. But it's not me who's clogging it. But I know for a fact that they don't fucking go in and clean that shit between tenants. Yes, I empty my filter. Of course I do. I don't want no fires. I empty it every freaking load that I do. Dancing at my funeral. Oh yeah, sea cake. That's better. It looks lighter on stream, but it's good. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's like the exact name of hair color of your name. But you know, I am colorblind too, so we'll see. The vent be cleaned yearly. That's never freaking done ever. And who cleans that? It ain't me. I don't even know where the vent is, other than like, no, I don't know where that is. Oh, I have, Charles. I have stuck my own vacuum down there. I stuck my vacuum in it, trying to suck out some of the freaking, where, you know, but it only goes so far. What can I do? I guess I could ask them if they could clean my vent. The maintenance guy is kind of hot, so he's kind of a dilf. Maybe I'll ask just so he can come back and clean my air vent. I gotta feel bad though, because he's nice. So I just don't, I don't know. I always feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. Well, the handyman better offer it as a service because it's freaking not my shit down in the freaking drain. But, oh yeah, I mean, I know what you're talking about. Because when I asked who does that. Right. Specialized attachments. All right, it's gotta be thin. Actually, what's the best way to do this? Long ways for sure. Like just roll it one way. Nobody came, what a shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Stop it. This is kind of a banger, but I don't really want to listen to it right now. Good thing I skipped it because One Direction just came on. Bow, wow, 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 wow. She walked. Are there air bubbles in it? What in tarnation? How do I make it longer? Yeah, that's just kind of that. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you find like the thing is if you try and find like a handyman business that's more of like mom and pop-ish, you'll probably find a better rate. But yeah, there's definitely, it's kind of like, like when you go to a chain car shop, like Dobbs. This guy who worked for an HVAC company said they were going to charge him $3,000 to do a job in his own home when they can get the parts for like a few hundred. Yeah. And there is definitely some labor that is way more intensive, but okay. Sure, let's just mark up that. I need it to be thinner. This is fun to tear. We knew it. Also, oh, actually, Diaxo and anybody else who likes One Direction, did you guys see that Zayn and Louis they're doing a show together? Well, it was announced a while ago and then it was canceled, but it's back on again apparently. Of course, it's them traveling like the American countryside, and I think anywhere else. Do not try and glamorize the US of A right now, okay? Please. Zayn giving his kid $500 for a tooth. Oof. I mean, goated, but kind of like, is that child gonna learn like, is that child gonna like be like way too spoiled? I don't know. A little steep for real. skim some parts off the top. Yeah, actually, just steal the parts. But yeah, he was gonna pay his own labor. Also, so I agree though, like, with them charging their own freaking employee that much is ridiculous, for sure. For sure. Okay. It's like fondant. I'm like cake boss, basically. Tooth Fairy left you quarters. I think I did get up maybe a couple dollars. The Magator. Oh God. Hell no, Charles. I hope not. Vegetation. Ten of those, and it's because it was tragic or traumatic. Oh, what happened? Can I ask what happened? Yeah, I hated when my teeth were loose too, but I never pulled them out. I just like would play with it in my mouth and it would just hurt because I would be playing with it. Ooh. Okay. Pause. I actually might get out the X-Acto knife. Where did I put it? Didn't we already listen to the song? Oh no. I'm removing this from this playlist. Perfect. Start of something new. Where did I put my X-Acto knife? Oh, world. Didn't understand that anything can happen. And you take a chance. Wait, is this it? Please tell me it's this. Is this even sharp though? Because I did. How do you test it? Should I just touch it? Honestly, it doesn't really matter how sharp it is because it just needs to be thin. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Cuts through it like a piece of cake. I'm gonna cut through my finger by accident. Yeah. Who would ever thought that we'd both be here tonight? Oh yeah. Much brighter with you by my side. Okay. So like where the seam is probably where I'm gonna end up cutting it, the piece out of it anyway. So it's like, oh, I'm not too worried about that part, even though it's pretty simple to smooth over. Actually, do want to minimize it though. I don't need to have it all everywhere. Happened till it happened to me. Oh, yeah. I gotta know It's the start. I hope tomorrow is slower at work. I can't handle this. I can't deal with it. I be having just minty bees every 30 minutes. Literally, I'm like logging out and I'm like, oh my God, I'm shouting at my screen like somebody can hear me. Nobody can hear me. Help me. Rice. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. It's coming along. Something new. Then we're going to do another layer over the top as well. I used to have a Santa phobia, but only the mall ones. Yeah, there's definitely a picture of me like scream crying as like a baby in Santa's lap, and my brother's also in Santa's lap, and he looks like he's having the worst time ever. And Santa also, oh, actually, is it me? It might have been my sister. Might have been Maggie. And okay, there is one of me scream crying, but Santa, he's just smiling in it. But there's one of Santa and my little sister Maggie, and Santa looks startled, like, because my sister, she had the like freaking ear ringing type of scream, like that type of pitch. Not want to spend the night with you. Why is there air bubbles in this? That is very strange. I would definitely have Maggie on the stream one day, but I don't really know what we would do. Probably like something like IRL or like baking or something. I'm a little bit scared to cut all the way through this because I don't want to accidentally slice up my little board. Ow, I stabbed myself. How do you even do this? And why is it like that? She would have some good stories. I mean, she might. I don't really know. Our childhood was like not the best. So I don't really know. Honestly, I didn't really become that close with my siblings until I was more of an adult. Should I I mean, yeah. I mean, I just think that I mean, sure, yes. Definitely, but also oh no, Aria has plenty. She's just in the process of gaining it. I just think that also when my parents got divorced, it definitely made us like distant. That's the word I was looking for. One day, I would love to talk more about it, honestly, like, because it doesn't bother me talking about stuff like that on stream, but like, my parents are alive. Like, I don't want to just be, like, here talking about they business. Do we pick different parents in a way? Not really. I would say I was the only one that definitely favored a parent, and it's because, like, as a teen, my relationship with my mom was atrocious. So I would basically spend summers at my dad's house during high school. But I can't say it was because I liked him more. It was mostly to avoid my mom. Because my dad was like just aloof, but my mom was, I would have to deal with, we would yell at each other and we'd fight and stuff. I mean, it was never physical. MMA fights is crazy. It was definitely never physical. I don't know. But we would like argue a lot, and it's like, additionally, for my siblings, like, it's also not fun to be around that just as the sibling. I mean, it was mostly like, I mean, it was stupid in a way, yes. It was stupid in a way, but I was also just like an angsty teen on top of it all. This is gonna look fuego. Just saying. They don't even know what's inside of it. It's like a little surprise. Do you think I should cut out the piece now, cake, and then decorate it? Probably. It would probably be easier. Or should I add the frosting, like the piping? How am I going to do that? I didn't really think about it. I was just like, yeah, I'll do that. I think maybe I should add the little outside frosting bit. Proof. You can't even remember all of it. I mean, I just didn't really want to specify specifically, but I definitely can't remember all of it because I was definitely dissociating for a lot of it. I was just can't remember. I actually can't remember a lot of growing up. I feel like at least significantly less than my friends and stuff, because sometimes my friends will be like, "Don't you remember this?" And I'll be like, "No." No, actually, I don't. Oh, not the ads. Not the ads. The freaks are come around. The dirty reaper all hurt. That's wild, cause same. Yeah. I think I also for a long time I really downplayed how much my childhood and everything that happened affected me, because it was never anything that you would have. I think it was just mostly because I would tell myself, well, they wasn't hitting me. So it wasn't that bad. But I think that we literally downplay that type of stuff way too much in society. But we're all learning. I think an example. What's something that I could share? I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but basically, Sorry, I'm just trying to be selective with my words, honestly. I'm not, don't worry, I'm not like emotional or anything like that, but I'm just trying to be selective with how I say things. Something like even as simple as I really did not get motivated to do a lot of things and try different things at all by either one of my parents. And that I definitely think they each have their own reasons on why they didn't do that, but that really played such a huge part, I realized, in like my work ethic and getting things done for so long for me. Oh wait, I should have, you see me? You see I'm chatting too much. I'm just chatting too much. I think I need to add a little bit of clay to this anyway. It's okay. Better to have extra. I need it to actually be a little bit thicker. Anyway. But also, I mean, Diaxo, I'm sure you can relate to like the late ADD diagnosis and everything like that affecting how you do things, and just like being able to actually, did you want me to say that, Diaxo? I'm sorry, I probably should have talked about or asked you permission. But like, honestly, I was stoked to find out about that. I did the same thing again, but this time I can undo it. I meant to like put the seam in the spot that I'm gonna cut apart. You have ADD, weirdo. Well, I don't know. You might have ADHD, Diaxo. It is ADHD. She got that hyperactive. Let's go. But also, there's like plenty of other things that play into that too, because literally, I mean, the more I learn about how literally all like medical stuff is just the tests and stuff is for so long were just done on men. So much of the information we have is just completely inaccurate for women. But I'd swear they'd love to do surveys on periods for like men. They'd just be asking the men. So, how do you think they are affected? You always say you're lucky that you showed the male traits. Yeah. It's so unfortunate. Literally, Diaxo, it pisses me off so bad. Like, you wonder why, or not you, but I'm just saying that generally, like, why I won't go to the fucking doctor. Because I half the time, even now, I go, and they're just like, eh. And then, remember, like, I don't know if I told you guys this. I probably complained about it on stream, I'm sure. Because I was having, like, pain in my side. And I'm thinking it was, like, my gallbladder. And they did a whole freaking ultrasound. And they were just like, looks normal. And I spent $200, over $200 on that. And that's with insurance, by the way. Like, just kill me. You'd say that ADHD is worse than your anxiety. And I think they, like, play into each other, too, for sure. And, like, I actually think that, like, I don't know if you take any medication at all for it, Deoxo, but I think personally, because my ex actually had diagnosed ADHD and took Adderall for it as well, and he said that, like, when he would have a come down from the meds, it would make him angry. For me, they make me less angry. It feels like a mood stabilizer. I can't explain it any other way than I feel like it stabilizes my mood. And my come down is like, I'm tired. Obviously. I'm just always fucking tired, aren't I? It's an SSRI. I'll Google that. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. It's an antidepressant. It's an upper. I'm just thankful that even though the research they did and most of the research that's been done on ADHD has been on men, I'm thankful that this has helped me. However, I will say when I first started taking this, it really, my like hormones kind of got all effed up. And I only know that because I don't get my period and I started having it. And I was like, but then eventually it kind of kind of like evened out. She didn't want to describe you. Sorry, I'm like, I feel like I have something in my eye, but then I think I'm also getting clay in my eye at the same time. Let me get my little phone camera. Does anybody feel like they get like so many eye boogers? I think it's actually related to, she's a terrible doctor. Girl, get a different doctor. Oh, you are. Okay, okay. This is all within the last 6 months. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not 100% like convinced about mine. All of my like guy friends, they're like, oh, I just went to the doctor and I just told them that I couldn't concentrate and they just prescribed me Adderall. Well, I went there and she made me go get a freaking psychiatrist and get an official diagnosis. And let me tell you what that was. It was a little fucking questionnaire. And then he was like, yep. Actually, I really liked that guy, to be honest. He was chill. Like, no shit. Dude, I know, I could have done the same questionnaire in her fucking office. It just pissed me off. Like, what? You're a doctor, bro. You should be able to diagnose and prescribe me. Like, what else do I go to you for? Especially, okay, for something like ADHD, yeah, I actually do think my general doctor should just be able to diagnose me and prescribe me based on the fucking questionnaire that I took. She should be able to do that. I could do that. Obviously, now if I had questions or wanted more like therapy advice on how to do that, then she could say like, okay, and for that, I'm going to recommend that you go to this, psychiatrist. Such bullshit, bro. Brother in a cromedy. Okay. You know what, Cake? It for some reason is giving, and I like it. It's giving like Sleeping Beauty. almost. It's like that type of blue, I feel like. But you know what? There is hair on the bottom of this. I hope you like hair in your cake. Like I said, it's everywhere. I can't escape it. I don't know. I just have cats. My cats have me. Probably would help if I didn't put that on my map, but whatever. Okay, so. Does this girl ever release other music? I accidentally just opened CurseForge. But the money makes me handsomer. Okay, let's do this. I've got air dry clay all up in my tools, guys. This is why you're supposed to wash things. I don't. Probably should have. That'll be perfect if it's clean. Should I do it this way? I gotta look at a cake. Oh, I should do it that way. Oops. Quick, smooth it out. Smooth it out. Where's my smoothing tool? But yeah, I need to do more research on like how women have just been wronged, so that way I can get on stream and bitch about it some more. Although I feel like I could just like I honestly feel like I could just make something up and then Google it and then it'd be right. You know what I mean? I could probably be like, yeah, well, I don't know. I can't make anything up on the spot right now, but if I could. Okay. It's less circle than I wanted it to be, but it's okay. It's fine. Gals, I know. But I do need to talk about more like women's stuff, women's issues, so that way more women come into the chat, and that way we can finally get Cake wifed up. You see? You see what I'm doing here for you, Cake? You see? Good view. Not true. Yeah, me too. The way this is just not even all the way around is pissing me off. Robert, it's pissing me off. I do still need to do like a GeoGuessr like stream and do those quizzes that Deoxo recommended. Because the GeoGuessr and quizzes I definitely could do on the same day. No worries, Deoxo. Is she shit into the potty yet? No. I think she can barely walk, Cake. I think you're a little bit ahead. This is like not thin, or this is not thick enough on the bottom. Hold on, I gotta redo this bottom bit because that is just, that's so thin. This is a cake, god damn it. Oh, she a runner. She a track star. When do you potty train anyway? I mean, a couple of years old, right? Maybe like around 3 or 4. Before, obviously, school. But they be in pull-ups and stuff, right? Yeah, you have to wait a couple of years. Yeah, I know I have like talked about how I'm going to be an aunt soon, but like I hope that my brother does not expect me to change any diapers. That ain't me. That's not the aunt part that if I wanted to do that, I would be a mom. But I want to be an aunt. So. You must have missed it, Cake. Yeah, I'm going to be an aunt. Okay, I'll show you something that I just bought for her. Ugh. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I just had a thought. You know what? Never mind. I don't know if they've said the gender to the public. So never mind. We won't tell. Hold on, let me look at the Instagram real quick, okay? Just let me look at an Instagram. No, I'm not going to. I don't want to. I think. You're funny, Yaxo. No, Cake, it's okay. No, you did nothing. You did nothing. They like have announced on their Instagram and stuff, but they don't have anything specifying the gender. And I don't want to like, even though I just fucked up anyway, but I wasn't supposed to do that. So I'm not going to talk about it out of respect, you know. I probably will talk about it more. Because they are supposed to have like a couple shower in May. So at that point, I feel like they're not doing, the thing is that I know they're not doing a gender reveal. So that's why I was confused. And I didn't know, like, I just don't know what their parameters are. But I did so good because I knew, guys. I knew. Actually. Let's see. They did a little Instagram post. I knew for a month. I knew for over a month before they announced it publicly. So I couldn't tell nobody. And I didn't. Actually, I told Pawn. But he didn't tell nobody. Yeah, poor Morgan, because like it is just our family trait to have a giant freaking head. So props to her. I might have to get her a push present myself. Sorry, I'm texturing it. I basically need this camera to actually go over my head so that I could just like hold. Oh, you want... hardest part is maybe I. I like that it's kind of crooked. It's kind of like a pentagon. Okay. Almost time to cut the cake. I probably could cut it now if I wanted to, but should I? Would it go back where we started? Waiting, wondering where my heart is. But the hardest part is maybe well, actually, I mean, I just have to actually ask. Because now that I think about it, the stuff that I was about to show you, I am going to be editing a vlog, and I showed it in the vlog anyway. So I probably should double check. I didn't even think about that, honestly. But I also hadn't, like, really shared anything about it, like, stream-wise yet, hardly at all. I just think I had maybe mentioned it kind of on stream. But I'm so excited. So, you know what's crazy though? I had a premonition. Literally like a couple weeks before I went, because they told us at Thanksgiving, and I literally laid in bed a couple weeks before and I was like on the verge of falling asleep when all of a sudden I just had this really like odd and very clear image of Morgan telling us that she was pregnant at Thanksgiving. And I was like, ha, that would be funny. But I didn't want to like message them because that's kind of like a sensitive topic. I don't know what's going on. I didn't even really know if they wholly wanted kids or not, because I don't want them, so I'm not going to just assume that everybody else does, although I might as well make that fucking assumption half the time, I feel like. But, you know, regardless. I was just like, no, I don't want to say anything. But then when they did announce it, I was like tripping balls at the fucking dinner table. Literally. Tripping balls. It's so it off my chest. You know what's annoying is that like the YouTube video that I have on my channel that's kind of done well is the one where I react to Taylor Swift on New Heights, which I love Taylor Swift. I'm not mad about reacting to that, but I just don't really like to do react content a lot. And I don't want to start doing that. I've always like neglected react fucking content. Only like, it has to be really specific type of content. Okay. Okay, I'm not pleased with the top ring. I actually might redo it. Oh, can you guys see this? I kind of want to redo the top layer. I know it's not smooth right there, but that's okay because I can smooth that. But I think I need to make it thicker still. So my brother's baby shower. Oh yeah, actually. Any tea about your brother that you want to share, Diaxo, by chance? He read a card out loud, which included the baby's name and didn't realize it. Oh no. Yeah. I do know the name that they have picked out to, and it's really cute. But I also understand like why people keep the name secret, because I don't want no judgment. Say that again. I said, did you have any tea about your brother that you wanted to share? I remember you said something the other day, but I said, oh, but then I was like, well, you don't want to talk about it in Twitch chat, but I feel like sharing stuff in Twitch chat is completely different than like me talking about it on stream though. Like I'd probably like say some shit about my family in a Twitch chat and I would not give two fucks. But me talking about it on stream just feels a little bit realer. Nothing recent. I swear just the other day, I swear you told me that somebody got married and didn't tell you? Valentine's? Is that what it was on Valentine's Day? Oh yeah, at the courthouse. I remember. And then I said I did that. I wouldn't recommend. Okay. This is better. This is going to be better now. Fear not, guys. I always end up rolling it unevenly. Fuck. That's funny. You know what? I did say I do kind of like it though. Like at the root of it. And also I've seen some really cute courthouse photos. Wish it was more of a trend whenever I got married, so I at least could have gotten some cute photos out of it. I wore the ugliest fucking dress and it obviously I didn't need the photos, but at least I could have said, "Oh yeah, these are cool photos." Out of the whole situation. It wasn't even your brother who told us. She sent the pictures. Why didn't your brother want to tell you guys? Is there like a reason? Good thing it doesn't matter anymore. And you're darn tootin'. Well, I meant like, at least I could say I had cool photos out of it, like out of the whole entire thing. Because otherwise I didn't get shit, did I? Just a lot of trauma and trust issues. He said it was their 10-year and it just felt right. By the days. 10 years. Okay, purr. You know what? At least it felt right eventually. She a real one. You know what, though? Honestly, it is hard for me. Like, I don't like to judge, like, the length of relationships without marriage. Because, like, people get divorced all the damn time, you know? Like, because people get married after, like, 2 years and then divorce, you know? In fact, I feel like 2 or maybe even a year, 1 to 2 years is like the standard amount of time for like dating before they like start proposing. Or am I wrong on that? Because I could be wrong, but. Mexi! Yay, trauma. Mexi, what are you up to tonight? I feel like you haven't really been about much. You playing games? At least 5 years. And you got to make sure also that you're both adults during that 5 years, because now y'all don't go marrying y'all's childhood sweethearts. Okay? Just saying. Would not recommend that. Don't do that. Neither of you two know each other when you guys get married. I mean, okay, if you marry your childhood sweetheart, then, and you're both like 27, I'd say that's probably safe. But in your early 20s now, don't do that. Don't marry honestly, guys, just stay away from men. You were adulting, then in and out of consciousness. Oof. Max Pie tired. Max Pie tired. Jooby. Guys, I had some ideas for other crafts we could do. I gotta look into it and figure out like what I want, but I was thinking about doing like a DIY. I said DIY Labubu, but I don't really want these things to look like Labubus. I just want to make like a DIY fun keychain because Labubus are such like a thing, but I would love to just like, you know, I'm in my like promoting creativity phase and just like people to just make their own stuff and create their own things in the wake of AI, but also in the wake of like immense capitalism, consumerism. Immense consumerism is a great way to put it because we are just like surrounded by like everybody buying everything. Keychain Dobby. Oh, yes, you could do that. Honestly, I kind of wanted to leave it open to whatever you like. I kind of want to make my own little figure, like however I want to make it, because then it really is unique. Because the whole thing about Labubus and any of the blind boxes is like getting the rarest one, so like less people have it, or just your favorite one also. But close my eyes. Yeah, stay away from us. We're no good. Yeah, Maxie. Yeah, Maxie. Don't worry, I know. I swear. Billionaire. If I were a billionaire, I would no longer be a billionaire within like, I mean, give me at least 5 business days to sort all the legalities out, but I would be sending that money out left and right. Do. Okay. We're getting somewhere now, guys. We about to cut this cake here. Hopefully it looks good on the inside, because if it doesn't, we're shit out of luck. We're shit out of luck. A different city every night. Oh, I think I forgot to book my gym session for tomorrow. I better do that. Oh. You know what's funny is like the president do be playing basketball with the billionaires. Or golf. Golf, if you will. Cake run! Yeah. I wanna be a billionaire so fucking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Every time I close my eyes, see my name in shiny lights. A different city every night. Oh, I swear. For when I'm a billionaire. Oh, billionaire. Oh. So fucking bad. Oops. It's fine, actually. Oh, okay, purr. I think this is the Jonas Brothers version. No. Oh no, this isn't. It's busted. I thought I had taken the Jonas Brothers version off because CB always dogged on it, and I honestly didn't give it an F, so I just did it for CB. And this played, and I thought, oh, but they honestly sound so similar. Maybe. They were wrong, though. In the year 3000, we're going to have far more girl bands. I hope, at least. Just change, but they live underwater. Some Coldplay for ZB. Poor guy. Okay. It actually looks pretty cute, I have to say. Wait, can you see? I keep covering up my preview screen. Into the year 3000. Much has changed, but they live underwater. I mean, I know I could show you this way, but... Well, actually, it doesn't look too bad. It's because I got my lights on today. Bottom is white, but whatever. Hi, Huey. Yeah, late night Josu. Josu loves streaming at night, actually. Josu loves the nighttime. She just has to work a 9 to 5, so she doesn't get to do that very much. But I am just building a cake. Sculpting a cake. Cake. Help. All right, Cake, are you here? L Killer Cake 3. How big of a slice out of this cake should I make? You used to be on that vibe. I just love the nighttime. Although, honestly, it's kind of counterproductive to stream super late during the week anyway, because most people do have to be sleeping. Besides Mexi. Nah, my sleeping schedule's never fully fixed. I always end up effing it up during the weekend, or because I genuinely just like the nighttime anyway, to begin with, so. I think L Killer Cake might have fell asleep, so I'm gonna have to just cut the cake without her. Take a fourth, you're funny. I can always start small anyway. Where even is the middle point anyway? Like there? Hang on. You think it should be bigger than that piece? Because I could also do like... It's around me. Think I know. You'd be up way later if you weren't told to go to bed. Who's telling you to go to bed, Huey? Say F you. I'm staying up. Is that too much? Should we do the smaller line? Or, I think the wider one, because then we'll actually be able to see what's inside. What if I just have to smooth this over real quick so I can kind of picture it better. She's a sweet. Yeah, okay, don't say that to your GF. Or else, if I find out you said that to your GF, you're my op. Just to let you know. I defend all the girlfriends of America. Actually, of the whole world. Okay. Okay. Guys, it's time. I'm scared. It's fine. My X-Acto knife isn't really long enough, but it's fine. Zooby, zooby, zoo. Who wants to guess? Gender reveal. Guess the gender with me. Up in the sky. O-R-O-U-S. Okay, wait. I have to be careful. I can't pull it apart. I can't do that. It's not allowed. Gotta actually cut it apart. Yummuvodu. If you don't do that, you lose the yum in your name and you're just Josu. You just had Boston pizza. Can you guess the gender of this baby pawn that I'm about to reveal? Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm so nervous. It's a girl. It's a lesbian. It's an Oreo. Yeah, I did not cut that very well. Hold on, I gotta trim off the edges, yeah. Gotta trim off the edges. Would have been funnier if the inside of the cake was actually like lesbian flag colors. They only get in it because nobody's gonna understand because it's a gift for the token lesbian in my community, so. R. R. Oh yeah, well it is a Boston pizza, sorry, Paul. Sorry, Paul. You say it's got everything. Oh, Boston Pizza is the place. $54. Sorry, I'm like slow on this. I'm slowly consuming your chat messages. $54. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Did a light just flash or am I crazy? Sorry, I'm like, you know, sorting this out. Ooh, spicy buffalo mac and cheese and a chicken quesadilla. Oh, you didn't get a pizza? But that does sound fucking delish. Can I is the spicy buffalo mac and cheese. Did it have chicken in it? Because they always ruin everything by putting chicken in it. Sometimes I just want to enjoy the straight pasta. But no, they got to put meat in it. Scene. That sounds delicious though, Pawn. Sounds like an expense you probably shouldn't have done. You should make the spicy buffalo mac and cheese at home. And a chicken quesadilla as well. Okay. Now, actually might add, we're saving this piece of cake because I might make a keychain out of it or something. Even though it's a little broken. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra. Oh, make it have a bite mark. Girl, how am I gonna do that? But also, yeah, I should do that. But also I'm thinking, I'll take a bite of it. No, don't do that. Don't take a bite of it. I'm not kidding you guys. I genuinely, this is concerning. I genuinely will refer to myself as yummuvodu outside of stream. Away from my desk. If I talk to myself, instead of saying my real name, I will say my gamer tag. I'd be like, yummuvodu, what are you doing? Something like that. When I'm frustrated. Mostly because it's funny. Like, I'm trying to, like, express my frustration whilst equally not being mean to myself. Yummuvodu. Yeah. Yeah. It's concerning, maybe. Or maybe I'm just having fun. And you can't stop me from having fun. If I was, like, a villain or, like, I guess a villain. Is it still a villain in a horror movie? I would like my like reason for being evil would be because people are trying to keep me from having fun. It's like when your whole name gets called when you're in trouble. Nah, really. Yeah, I would never refer to myself as my like legal name, which was crazy because like obviously even Josie is short for something. And I burn while I cry. Okay. Had to re-up my chocolate layer. Stay there. Yes, the rest of Bridgerton came out. It was very good. Oh, where's Cake? I wanted to talk to her about it. Actually, no, because it's still kind of early. Anyway. Yes, watch it. Wait, did you watch the first part of season 4? Or season, what season is it? I don't know. Okay, you did, okay. I have to say, I liked this season. It was so dramatic. I felt like it hasn't felt like that dramatic since maybe season 2. In terms of like the ton, that type of drama. Like it's always dramatic. It's just, that's just the type of show it is. But it really felt dramatic. Sometimes I wake up at the door that Archibald must be waiting for ya. I can't help myself but looking for you. There will I cry. Bruh, I know. I also, like, I think online I saw a little bit more context because it wasn't really in the show. This isn't a spoiler, but when he was on his little search for the lady in silver, there was like a larger time period between like him and then like him meeting Sophie at the like house in the country where he like finds her, you know? There was like a 3-month time jump basically in the book there was. And so I was like, "Oh, he's not that fucking stupid." Okay, never mind. Got it. Cuz I was like, "How does this guy not remember he kissed her?" God damn. He kissed her, god damn it. Does that kiss mean nothing these days? Okay. Should I do like the little cookie pieces that are on the top? I probably should do them black, I think. Where did my box go? Oh, it's right here. Zooby zooby zoo. I think I need to pull my reference picture again. Congratulations. I don't want to listen to you, Posty. But Bad Baby I want to listen to. I mean, should I do them black? Maybe I should just try and do like a darker brown. But like Oreos technically are black, but I mean, I should probably just do them black. Hold on, let's see what this looks like. Saks, this is a big watch. Okay, I'm just doing them black because what the hell. Saks, roll a bust down. Shindig looking for cash. Two whistle, bishop flies a bird. Bitch, my Saks. Dropping the Saks. Gucci flip flops. Should I also do cookies on the top? No, I need to figure out like the knife part. I'm probably gonna, after I finish putting these little cookie pieces on the inside, I'm gonna like pause. Because I don't want to rush this, which is my issue. I rush. Instead of just like, because especially with polymer clay, no time stamp on it. It don't dry out. So I don't need to be rushing. Only rushing that I need here is toothpick. Chaos! Let's go! Thank you for the raid. Let's go. And thank you, Bexy, for giving her a shout out. How's it going? How was your stream? There we go. Yeah, unpacking. Oh, okay. Wait, isn't that like a sim game kind of? Howdy, Keiko stream. Hi, Huey. Hello, Huey. Long time no see. I'm excited to play Demonologist with you this weekend. Is it? It might be storming outside. Maybe it's lightning that I'm seeing flash, actually. I'm making those desperate calls. Sorry, I'm like kind of focused on this right now. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Huey. It's like a chill, puzzly, cozy home building game. Oh, I love that. You played today and almost pooped yourself. Well, on the weekend, you and me and Keikos and Grace can all poop together and hold hands at the same time. Just warn the chat that we will be playing Demonologist. Yes, I'm so excited. I love Demonologist. I think I like it better than Faz, honestly. But I like it because it's a little scarier. I'm also, when you're like, I'm not good at it, girl, me either. I'd just be running around and squealing and hiding in closets, leaving Pawn to die. In terms of scarier, it's so much better, definitely. I actually think, like, gameplay-wise, it's the freaking, to me, because I'm no, like, dedicated Faz player or anything, but to me, it's the freaking same. But I am currently, if anybody's wondering, I'm making a cake. This is an ice cream cake. That's why the inside looks like this. And it is for my longtime viewer, L Killer Cake 3, who has been watching my streams for 7 years, approximately. Exactly, Keikos. I love not, like, I don't like to play games like that too much because I love going into them not really understanding what the hell's going on every single time, because that's just so funny. Oops. 6, 7. No. I didn't even say 6, 7. I just said 7. And then I said approximately, I think. Am I being gaslit right now? So right now I'm putting like little Oreo cookie pieces in there. Since 2019, yeah. So approximately 7 years, because we on the year of 2026 now. You added it for me. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. That's the only sort of math you know how to do. I'm thinking I actually just need to like kind of fuck these up in here to make them look more natural. But also, generally, a cookie cake on the outside, or sorry, ice cream cake on the outside is white, but her favorite color is blue. 1 + 1 = 11. Got it. No worries, Kikos. Thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate you. And of course, if you must go take care of yourself, I get it, because I love to raid and dip as well. I sometimes after stream, I sometimes I don't raid because I'm like, oh my goodness. And sometimes when I need to dip, I be just dropping y'all, all the kids off wherever I know they're going to be comfy cozy at. So like your stream Keikos, or Cam stream, or Silly Critter, or Lil Kenster. Not Pawning stream though. Not his stream. He is so unwelcoming. And he actually hates women. So I put him up there with Asmongold. Best feed on Twitch. Okay. Didn't even try to defend the woman hating part, by the way. Up there with Asmongold, diabolical. Oh my goodness. If my stream ends, I'm sorry. It's the storm. Honestly, I didn't even really know who Asmongold was until recently. Because I've been watching more Hassan lately, and, you know, they've got, like, eternal beef, rightfully so, because Asmongold is a freaking lunatic, right-wing extremist, like, crazy person. Well, he's just a feeder, really, I mean. And I just didn't realize, because I saw the meme about him and, like, Moist Critical being confused, but Moist Critical is, like, a cool guy, I think, right? Am I correct on that? You heard that thunder? Yeah. Yeah. It's been rainy all day today. I think I need to work with what I have here before I put more on. Because, like, kind of just looks like some smears in there. We're going to fix it, don't worry. Baby, baby, I feel crazy. Actually, I have extra white clay, too, to put some over the top. Oh, no. I think it's just, like, Moist is indeed a cool guy. Moist is a homie. Moist is a G. He's so sweet. IRL. Oh, really? Have you met him? Nits, that's cool. Also, welcome back, Nits. Nice to see you again. Also, do you knit, Nits? You met him at TwitchCon. He's the fucking nicest guy I've ever met. Save my husband. Oh, that's so lovely. I love hearing when guys are nice. He actually does seem, he has like good aura about him in whatever clips I've seen of him. But it's hard to like keep up with everybody on stream, I swear, or on Twitch, on streaming platforms across the board, actually. But I did find, like, I just thought it was amusing, the beef between Hassan and Asmongold. Because, like, I cannot, I just, every time, I don't know. Do we think that Asmongold is, like, secretly gay and just wants to fuck Hassan or something? Because that's kind of the vibe I was getting. Jealousy. You've been knitting for years? Oof. I want to learn how to knit or maybe crochet. But it is rather time consuming. And like, I think I would love to like get past the learning curve of it and then I would stream it because I really wouldn't. It would just be like something I could do whilst I'm yapping away, kind of like I'm doing right now. But to learn how to do it and be able to do it without like really thinking about it is like difficult to get to that point. Oh, absolutely. There's no chance that Asgul isn't gay. Oh my God. Guys, that's so funny to me. Well, it's not really funny because it is kind of sad if you think about it. But also, he's not a good human being, is he? So. You bought your first book today. You shouldn't have done that. You should have just gotten a library card and gotten it for free. Unless, what kind of book was it? And if you want to, you can teach me. Cheeky. Do you stream it on Knits? It'll take years to finish. Yeah, how's Percy Jackson? Because I thought you were reading that and you were enjoying it or something. I think I need to add some more on the corners. What book is it? Oh yeah, I do have a Discord. I hope that links works. Let me know if it doesn't. Sometimes I forget to, or I don't know if I ever update that one. Love it when that works. No, well, I didn't know if the link itself would actually allow you to join the Discord. I know there's definitely a link in my description that works, but I feel like people using commands is like way less common. But I kind of understand because I do get a little nervous sometimes, like in people's chat. But also, like, if I were, well, I am the streamer actually. And you using that command, I was like, oh yeah, they use the command. So, you know what I mean? I was going to say, well, actually, if I was the streamer. Right. You do stream it, but you keep it very separate. Like you don't stream your knitting then. It's kind of what I was getting at. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Maybe I should add some of the darker, this like black color into the cookie layer too. Man, Elle Killer Cake, she fell asleep. Admin commands. I feel like I'm going to open up my app and I'm going to be like, they've had this. They have like the whole dashboard now, like moderator view. I don't know how long they've had that because I don't get on my phone very much. But I actually just recently I looked at it because there was a, I don't know. I don't remember what it was. What the hell is that? Oh, slow mode. What the hell is shield mode? Not the 2012 Lenovo. I have a Lenovo as a laptop too, and it's not even that old, and it does struggle anyway. That link does not work. Oh, crap. If you, here, hold on. I can just provide it to somebody. You can get a link? All right, Pawn. Get a link then. All right, Pawn. Big shot moderator Pawn over here. I think iShowSpeed just popped up on my, like, what's that revolving little tab at the top on Twitch? Never seen him live before in my life. He's an enigma to me. Hey, he got that. He got that link. Nice job, Pawn. Nice job. Get out of the house. I gotta change that link. I'll make a note. I'll make a note. Because that will literally, if that type of thing that takes me literally 2 seconds, but I never remember. Okay. There we go. That's my sticky note. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're all by yourself for a couple days. That'll be some good time to reflect or to read. Will he do either of those, though? Probably not. And it's just a little thing. Okay. I'm liking this, guys. What do we think of this? That looked like kind of Oreo-ish. Here. Let me take a bite. I know, I do. Imagine like holding it. I've been like wanting to take bites of it all night because also density-wise, it's like the perfect density of a little ice cream sandwich, if you know what I mean. Pawn will know what I mean. Love me some ice cream sandwiches. My big back does. No, because like ice cream sandwich is delish. How could you not? Okay, hold on. I gotta just actively using my nails as small knives. Small knives. I'm also speaking of, well, we're not really speaking of scary games anymore. I'm also going to be playing more Outlast Trials with Kennedy again soon. Probably not this coming weekend, but next weekend after that. So stay tuned for that. Hacker voice. I'm in. I'm in. I don't know what a hacker voice would really be like. Vinny Hacker? I don't know how to imitate his voice. I've not actually heard him talk enough. Just have stared longingly at his Instagram photos. Joke. Zooby zooby zoo. The bird. Caw. I have to kind of think of what type of photos I want to post on Instagram literally this weekend. Actually, when am I gonna fucking take those? I don't know. Post me doing a backflip. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Good idea. Good idea. Sure. Handstand. Okay, yeah, definitely. I do not trust myself to do any sort of handstand or anything like that without falling over and like not hurting myself, but like making a very loud noise. I don't like loud noises. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like them. Okay, purr. What do we think about this? Hold on, let me make my cam big so we can get it on the nice cam. It's not finished, but I might make this my stopping point here. Because I do want to add a knife because it's for L Killer Cake 3. So I want to add a knife that's like kind of bloody in it, like sticking out. Looks scrumptious. It's kind of funny. It's also sparkly. Hold on. Hopefully Cake likes sparkles. It's because of the white that I used. I mixed it. It has sparkles in it. Yeah. Hi, Cinda Queen. How are you? I'm just showing off my cake that I made so far. A cake for cake. There's hair on the bottom of it, but it's fine. It's just my trademark. I'm gonna put this in a Tupperware container. And also I've got the little, Deoxo said to like make it so there's a bite taken out of it. And I think I might make this like a little keychain or something to send to her as well. Cause I have like, I've got a whole bunch of these. I don't even know. Oh, this is the wrong bag. I got a whole bunch of like little stuffs on it. Pawn's ready for the fork grind because he ain't got nothing to do. Like I literally have like key rings. So I might make it a keychain. What the hell do I? What do I even attach that with? I'm gonna regret dumping this out, but I can't see what's inside. Come on, girl. What are these? What is going on? Should I put a little bell on it too? That might be cute. Oh, there's some beads in here. Okay, what's the difference here? I've got a small screw. Pawn, I don't think you're that bad at Fortnite. Why do you think I'm going to put you down for? I'm going to bully you because you're playing Fortnite, period. I'm not going to bully you because I think you're shit. I'm just a Fortnite hater. But, oh my god, lemonade mouth. I could make earrings. I should make some earrings, guys. Because like, I have like the little... How the hell do I attach these, though? I mean... I guess, like, with one of these, huh? I guess I have, like, this. This. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I would say don't feed his ego. You know, you always need to be taken down a notch. Honestly, no, not really. Well, sometimes. Guess it depends on what it is. I think we should hype him up when he's reading a book, actually. Guys, Pawn bought a book. That's such a good idea. That's such a good thing. You're a notch apple. Okay. Right. I should totally put a little bell on it. Or is this going to piss Cake off? I can't hear it because of my my earbuds. I can't hear it. Santa's not real. Maxie. See, that's why he's the lead moderator. Mexi Kong, everybody. Thank you. Can't wait to be able to pay you whenever I'm rich. Can you please wait 5 years? At least. Like I said, you wouldn't make fun of him for being bad at Fort, but you also were like, I don't think you're that bad. Well, I can't say he's a freaking pro, but I have played with him, and I felt like it wasn't like you were bad. I felt like I just hate the game is what I felt like. No? I'm just leaving out what I need from this. Get it going. You know, guys, you know, I can't sugarcoat anything. I don't really know. I'm just blunt, okay? Because to me, like, if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. But, and I know that Pawn's feelings are not hurt, right? But apparently I hurt people's feelings sometimes with my bluntness. And I just, when you sugarcoat something most of the time, it's a lie. Obviously you can, like, say things, like, in a nicer way. But Pawn don't gaff. Pawn's used to my bluntness. But I said something about I think I said something about somebody dying to my mom, but I said it in such a blunt way, and she just was like, "You're so warm and fuzzy." And I was like, "What? I'm just talking about it." Honestly, Pawn, you know, you should read that cookbook that I bought you like 3 years ago. That you haven't cracked open. Hunger Games, really? Okay. You'll like that, I think. Did you just call me Bucko? Why don't you like Bucko? Is there some hidden Canadian meaning to that word that I don't know? What's the other one that means like pedophile that I didn't realize? Is it goon? No, it's goof. It's goof, isn't it? Mina, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I'm ignoring my YouTube chat. Oh, what are you wearing? Are you wearing a belt? Are you wearing didn't I not get asked that the last time I went live? I'm confused because, like, do you guys just assume that I am not gonna wear pants when I go live? What about goof? Canadian slang, goof is like, oh, a term for pedos in jail specifically. Pants are overrated. Sure, yeah, but like when I'm live on stream, I'm gonna have them on, guys. Hello? You don't wear pants when you go live. Well, your VTuber has them on, Mexi, so. Also, look, I'm wearing yellow. I think it's nice. I think it's nice. I'm looking oily as a mofo, though. Not gonna lie. I didn't put setting spray on. And I also didn't really leave my my powder to sit very long. Yeah, Charles, it's funny. But also, like, I just didn't know that, and I called Fawn a goof one time, and I was like, and he was like, don't call me that. I was like, what? Why? Oh. Which I kind of understand why he wouldn't want me to call him that, but it's just such a normal word here, I feel like, so. And by kind of, I mean I totally understand, like, if that's what that means. Okay, but Charles, if it doesn't mean that, if it's, your dad would disown you if he said that. Well, I have a thing or two to say about that, don't I, Fawn? But I'm not going to. Had an earthquake when I was streaming with camera once, and my pants were too short, apparently. Oh, no. That ain't... Oh, you got banned for it, Nits? Hongas? Boobies? Drawing them? Really? I feel like Twitch really wants all their women to act like trad wives. I swear to God. Well, actually, Nits, I assumed that you're a lady, so I'm sorry if you're not. I was drawing suggestive, tasteful, artistic nudity and got the hammer. Not even a warning? Come on, issue a warning first for something like that. Especially if, I'm sure you didn't have any other marks on your channel. See, the thing is, Nits, is that Amaranth makes them money. Does she still stream over here? She was on Kick for a while. I don't know. But Amaranth makes them money. So, because they take a lot of money from their subs, right? Less so, though, the more subs you get. But whatever. So, that's so... Honestly, that's so disrespectful. Also, earthquake. So, you had an earthquake and your camera fell. And... Right. Okay. Sure. Right. Just let's be sexist. But I also agree with you. Well, yeah, if you're not conventionally attractive, they'll judge you. And that definitely is true for sure. But it's just like how you can get dress coded at work as a woman if you wear a shirt that shows your cleavage, right? But if a girl with like no boobs wears the same shirt, or minimal boobs, sorry, if minimal boobage wears the same shirt, that's fine. But because you were just born with bigger boobs, obviously, like, you know, when I'm saying like a V-neck shirt, I'm not thinking one that's like purposefully going to show like your boobs that you wear to the club. But in like 2000 and whatever, 2012, V-necks were like really in for style-wise. Like that was such a style moment. Worst time of my life, by the way, because I hate a V-neck, but that's just me. Well, actually, I just hate V-necks on men, but that's also just me. But I feel like men were wearing V-necks more in like 2009. Right, Fawn. Fawn's looking down at his V-neck right now. Didn't Twitch loosen up about stuff these days? Or are they still... No, because I thought they like released a new rule that's kind of more recently. Wait, Pawn, are you actually retiring for the night? I thought you were joking. Oh, okay. Well, have a good sleep, Pawn. Sleep well. I thought you were joking because I was making fun of V-necks. I had a guy who I worked with once who was hung, and he wore tight fucking pants everywhere. And then he also had his massive, wow set of muscles on his chest, and he'd wear a tank and flannel. Stereotypical, but we were arborists, and he never got in trouble, but I would wear my work jeans and get warned about how they were tight. It's okay, I was just reading it anyway. I was searching how Bridgerton says goodnight. I already know your ass took whatever fucking Google Gemini AI bullshit just gave you and then just fucking typed it in. I bid thee farewell. I bid thee farewell. I shall retire to my chambers. Are you back, Knits? Back from the ads? I think I read your message, but I think what was I gonna say? I was gonna say double standards bullshit as per. I got dress coded, which is crazy. I work from home, but I am on FaceCam and I help clients, and because I work for a bank, a banker in the branch reported me to my supervisor. This was like only a couple weeks after I started, and they reported me to my supervisor because I was wearing a cardigan and then a tank top underneath that. But like you can only see like from here. So my cleavage don't even start here, by the way. But from here up, right? And they reported me because it looked like I was wearing a hoodie and also nothing underneath. First of all, how fucking disrespectful of you to just assume that I'm not wearing it. Why would I show up to work naked? Why are you assuming that I'm naked? Hello? So what have I been doing since then? I wear only men's polo button-ups. Well, not Polo the brand, but that style tee. And I thrift them. I was trying to wear the ugliest ones possible, but then I just like to be comfortable, so I focus on the most comfortable ones possible now. But they literally said that it looked like I wasn't wearing clothes. Like, that's what their report was. I beg your pardon? Okay, I'll dress like a man then. I know. Like, you couldn't even see the top of my fucking boobs. And my supervisor, she seems so uncomfortable telling me, but it's also like, you have the power to be like, I actually don't see an issue with what she's wearing. You know, but everyone is just like, walk on fucking glass everywhere. What if we started to say something? And especially me, I can't say anything. I just started at that job. I had just at that point started. I still don't understand what was wrong with it. I don't know. This clay is wrong. There's something wrong with this. This is incorrect. I might have to leave a review. Might have to go Karen on them for a sec. I'll have to compare it first to the other ones, but yeah, I could have talked to HR. The thing is at my job before, I had actually like gotten the courage to talk to HR, because basically, this is not the job that I work at now, but when I was hired at the job before, I interviewed with my nose piercing in, which I only had one at the time. And I interviewed with my nose piercing in with the lady at HR. And then again, I did a second interview with like the actual location that I was going to be working at. Wore it both times to both interviews. And like a couple days into my training, they were like, you're going to have to take out that nose piercing. And I was like, what? And so then I like plucked up the courage and I was like, you know, I started throwing all their values that they, you know, those cheesy like corporate values about individuality and integrity and like everything. I started just like throwing those at her, essentially. It was a pretty good argument, I have to say. And she still was like, just policy. My little fucking nose piercing, by the way, it was literally like this big. It was not even a ring. It was a little like sparkly. It was like a gold flower. Yeah. You came bestie with the HR rep. Loved it. Yeah, I know. She definitely was like... But yeah, don't piss me off. And also, whenever I ended up leaving, I'm pretty sure, because they gave me like a little like survey, and I'm pretty sure I brought it up then too. And the only reason I ended up leaving was because they were doing some like renovations, or they were making changes, and like my position was like going to become obsolete. But they offered me a job at a different place, but it was just way too far of a drive. I was like, I'm not driving 45 minutes. The hell do you think I am? Not fucking crazy, that's for sure. Well, not that type of crazy, but another type of crazy, maybe. Here's my number, so call me maybe. Putting all my stuff in here. And this in here. Well, actually, no, it's not gonna fit. But, yeah, I laid into them in my little I'm leaving letter. Because it's just, I'm so tired of it. You know, I'm already working 40 hours a week for you. You can suck my big fucking juicy fucking, I don't even know what, toes? Wiener? Suck it. Tabitha or whoever's working in HR. Tabitha would work in HR. Tabitha right now. What the hell? I'm just tired of this bullshit, Mexi. You know the corporate bullshit, Mexi. I know you know. You just had to experience some yourself. So it is just, it's tiring. And then what? And then what? I'm gonna go bootlick the freaking owners of the freaking wherever I work who make like 5 times my salary. More, 10 times my salary. Oh, hi, CB. Hi, CB. We're just shit talking the corporate world. Oh, and then I'm gonna have shit insurance for my full-time job, and I still can't afford to pay the medical bills that I get with that. Freaking Nick. You came in at a time, CB. Oh yeah, CB, want to look at the cake I've been making? It's for our cakey. But it's not finished yet, but I'm just on a pause. It's gonna focus on my big head instead. It's a little ice cream cake. We're gonna add some knives in it eventually. I don't know if I'll probably do it on stream. What am I saying? Of course I'm gonna do it on stream. Of course I'm gonna do it. And I love Vermont. Looks great. Looks real, you think? Thank you. I did think I did a kind of a good job on the icing. I mean, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't be able to like make the icing look good IRL. And I feel like I got to the point of what I would make the icing look like IRL. So it's like not great, but it looks homemade, don't it? Which is kind of cutesy. Have to do. Any other colors I made up? And it's been a couple days since I've seen you, CB. What you been up to? I don't know. Did I see you over the weekend? I guess it's been a couple days since I saw everyone. Oh yeah, also, I'll announce it again. I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and whatever weekend days I choose, like I've been doing. But starting next week, I'll be streaming on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Well, we're going to test it out next week, I guess, at least. But I think I'll be okay. Because, I mean, this stream's kind of long. I've been trying to end my stream a little bit earlier, but we'll see. But basically, like, since I'm able to get work done whilst I'm working up, since I'm able to get, like, stream-related work done whilst I'm at work, I have been, you know, wanting to stream more anyway. Because 3 days a week is just, like, I just don't think it cuts it. But I think, I mean, I'll do it for a couple weeks, I suppose, before it's like official, I guess. Because I just want to make sure I'm not going to kill myself, you know, overwork myself. But yeah, just don't burn yourself out. Exactly, Mexi. But I figured, like, if I'm able to, I mean, I'm just going to be doing whatever I want on the Tuesday and Wednesday streams anyway. You know, because, like, after this type of stream, I don't really feel that exhausted. Craft streams. Well, if I stream for, like, 8 hours, like I do on the weekend when I do a craft stream, then I feel tired afterwards. But I'm about to get off now. I would love to say that I go to bed early, but I just don't. Like, even on the weeks, even when I don't stream, I'm never in bed before midnight, ever. And if I did manage to get into bed before midnight on Monday. And I still stayed up past midnight because I was on my phone. That was just silly of me, but you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. Did you enjoy Unsolicited Susie? Of course I enjoyed Unsolicited Susie. More. Susie every day, all day. She's so cutesy. If I ever got a dog, it would be small. like Susie. But honestly, I'd rather it be more of a terrier because I like the short, well, Susie has short hair, but I like the wiry feeling of a terrier dog, which is like, I feel like not a popular opinion. But I wouldn't buy a purebred, so I would have to just luck of the draw. But I don't want a dog, so who am I kidding? Don't want one, ever. They yap too much, they're too barky. I'm too sound sensitive for that. Also, CB, I'm gonna be making out of the slice that I cut out of the cake, because obviously we're missing a slice in it. But I'll have to add the cookie cake portion to that, but I'm probably gonna make a little keychain for her too to just send it her way. Isn't that fun? And Deoxo had a really good idea because obviously I kind of chipped it on the bottom. You see it's kind of missing a little chunk out the bottom there. But Deoxo had a really good idea to like make it so there's a bite taken out of it. So. Yes, Cake wasn't, I think she was liking it. She was here. I think she just fell asleep. I should take a picture of it, put it in Discord. It's fine. Yeah. I think the color ended up being a really good color too, because for the blue, because I did end up adding white to it. Also, what I don't know if she'll like or not, CP, is it's sparkly. Not gonna lie. Oh, there you go. You can see it there. It's sparkly because the white I used is sparkly, but it's fun. At least it's not pink. You're getting turned. Nitz is getting turned on the Wednesday night. Ayo, ayo, ayo. She will love it, you're right. But I figured I already have the little keychain pieces, so I was like, I'll just make a keychain. And also, do we think, why does the song sound familiar? Because it's Alicia Keys. Yeah, some people with diamonds. Babes, every night is a night to get turned when you're not a wage slave. I'm retired. I wish I was retired. I wish I was. And I love it. I love it. Get turned, have fun, and knit some shit up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, do we think we're gonna annoy Cake if I add a bell? This tiny little bell onto her keychain. Here guys, you have to try this mix. Honestly, I don't drink very much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a... I'm California sober, I would say. Although not really, because I do drink on the occasion. Only socially, though. Nah, okay. But I made sure it was blue. I could have chose a pink one. Kraken root beer float. Root beer espresso ice cream. Oh, bruh. I love me some like coffee flavored ice cream anyway. And then half the Kraken amount for the amount you put in the root beer. Heyo. Ayo, I bet it's pretty I bet the alcohol flavor is disguised pretty well in that for sure. I want some ice cream now though. I ate the rest of it last night. Is it really that expensive for you? Well, actually, you know what, CB? You guys have a sugar tax. You know what? I forgot. That's something that's like stuck with me. Because you guys get like your like sugary drinks and stuff are more expensive because there's an extra tax on them, right? Or something like that. Oh, you churn your own ice cream. That's fun. I want some chapstick. I actually don't like root beer, so I'm so sorry. I don't like root beer or cream soda. It's so sweet. You know what I just had? My brother got me, he went to the Chicago Harry Potter store and he got me a little thing of butterbeer. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I finally tried it. I have had butterbeer in the past. I didn't like it then, honestly. When I was like a child. I just don't like root beer and I don't like cream soda. It's so sweet, which is funny because I do like sweet things. But not root beer. Something about it. Something about it. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, mint ice cream and 7-Up or Sprite. Yeah, but that would be fire. I bet that would be fire. Fire, fire. You had an ice cream sandwich earlier. Was it because I was talking about ice cream sandwiches? Because I was saying that the cake that I made had like the same density as an ice cream sandwich. So I really wanted to take a bite out of it. No, no, no. No, no. Now you want ice cream sandwiches? Can't blame you. Honestly, I haven't had one in a long time, and I always kind of eye them up in the store, but I never follow through. I should just follow through. I'm always like, is that really what I'm gonna want? You know? Is that really what I'm gonna want? Does anybody have anybody that they know that is live that we should raid? Looks like most of my following is offline right now. It's a cascade run from the ice cream below. Sajakin. All right, Keiko's dropped you into him a while ago. Let's see. Oh, Kin or Kane? Is it Kain? Oh, 0 down. Yep. We're good. We're good. Perfect. I like his VTuber. That's cool looking. What's that one? Spot? Is that a Marvel villain? That's okay. That's okay, Nits. Okay, guys. If you are my follower, we can do this. If you are my sub, you can just do the big head raid. But the follower one is a Twitch Global emote. So you can have an emote when you type the raid message in. All right. All right. And I hope to see you guys on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Time. I will be playing Demonologist with Keikos and with Pawn and Silly Critter. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day and so much fun and scary also. Okay. Thanks for chatting tonight and hanging with me. See you later. Bye-bye.